Lesson 59.2, topic Appendix to Lesson 59.1. You will need to perform this process if the place has a lot of negative energy and is very attractive to evil. If, in addition, these negative spirits are very numerous, you will need to meditate daily, increasing your mental energy so that the positive psychic energy you are creating through meditation can reach every corner of the place. This will prevent them from infiltrating and inhabiting the location. If they are of great intensity, if they are high-level demons, their first objective is to harm the humans who live there. Their goal is to gain control of the inhabitants of that place by instilling fear and making them act as the demons want. Their ultimate goal is to gain control of your physical dimension, creating a place where these negative entities abound. They are creating a beachhead, so to speak, where the negative entities can enter this physical dimension more easily and gradually occupy more space. This means that the feeling of malevolence won't just be concentrated in one specific place, but it will spread. That is why it is so important to begin the cleansing process as soon as the infection, so to speak, starts, so to prevent it from worsening, since it is very difficult to eliminate afterward. Usually, the inhabitants suffering the consequences of such a significant infection of a place by negative spiritual entities become overwhelmed. They can't endure the discomfort caused by these entities, which even affect their physical and mental health, and eventually they end up leaving. To prevent this from happening, you must do the above. I say this very seriously. Be vigilant and prepared to fight when you see the first symptoms of the infection. In the event that the people living in this place have no spiritual vision, and therefore no perception of what is happening in the spiritual or astral dimension present in this place, even if no physical manifestation has appeared, in this case they are unaware that this negative spiritual infection is occurring. They might feel a slight cold sensation in a certain area, which is where the negative entities are concentrating. The entrance will be very close. What is usually done in these cases, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, is that when the negative entities have reached the level of physical manifestation, which is usually destructive for the inhabitants, the living residents notify someone who can cleanse the house. Depending on the type of infection, cleansing may or may not be possible. If the infection is very strong and the place has a strong negative energy due to psychic energy previously generated there, cleansing will be difficult, will have to be done many times, and will only be effective in containing the problem. This means that the inhabitants will have to do something to cleanse the place or keep it under control. In the previous lesson, I mentioned that a good method of controlling to prevent negative entities from returning is to place some semi-precious stones, charging them with positive energy. Common salt works, as does silver. Other options include black tourmaline, obsidian, moldavite, Herkimer quartz, and blue tiger's eye. In general, any quartz is very good for storing the sun's energy, and therefore the positive energy it provides. Any tiger's eye also fulfills this purpose and is very effective in protecting you from evil. Once the stone or the plate with salt or previous semi-precious stone has been well charged with the sun's energy by leaving it in the sun all day, you can leave it overnight in the place where you feel the negative energy is very abundant. This will cause the negative spiritual entities to leave that place, and any opening they might have, which could be near that location, though this is unknown, only a medium can perceive it, will close that access point through the door, and you'll have to do this for a very long time to keep it under control. The moment you stop, things will worsen quickly. It wouldn't hurt for the residents to meditate and perform some kind of ritual to cleanse the house themselves or to call someone to do it. The important thing is to keep it under control. If in future lessons, I'll talk about this specific topic when negative entities are entering a place. As for now, this is enough. When I have permission, I will say more about this specific aspect. So, end of lesson 59, part 2.